This Spartan Life with your host, Damian Lacedaemion.
We're happy to bring you another episode of This Spartan Life. We are the talk show in game space, and I am joined today by the inimitable DJ Octobit. Our guest today is a friend whose name is well known in the Halo community. Since 1999, Louis Wu has been running halo.bungie.org, which Bungie themselves have called the ultimate Halo fansite. We asked our forum members to help us find some of the more interesting multiplayer maps out there, in which to meet up with Louis and talk about the Halo community. Louis, welcome to This Spartan Life. It's been a while.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
So this is a map that was found for us by Downskated, and it was made by a couple of residents of HaloTracks.org, which I'm sure you know is a really cool community site for custom-made Halo maps. The author is The Last Lap 27. It was edited by Whiskey Worm, and Downskated put in the observation platforms and the teleporters for us. So you've been discovering and posting about Halo fan creations like this for a while. How did you get into this?
Well, I got started actually with Pathways into Darkness in 1993. Came as one of those buy some stuff from Mac Connection, get Pathways into Darkness for $2. So I liked it, and I found out that the company that made it was coming out with this new game called Marathon at the end of '94.
Yeah, to my eternal embarrassment, I was once meleeed by Marty O'Donnell for my lack of knowledge about the early Bungie games. But I've always heard that Marathon was a really great game.
Man, we had so much fun playing that game. So I set up a website to sort of host Marathon fan-made maps. Whoa, ow.
So did that become or somehow lead to Bungie.org?
Well, Marathon.org died. It went offline. And a bunch of hardcore fans got together and said, we need to make a replacement. And not just for Marathon, let's make it for all Bungie games. And so Bungie.org was born. I think we opened our doors January of '99.
When did you first catch wind of Halo?
Well, we first learned of it as Blam, which was its code name, right after E3 in 1999. So we started up a site for it because, you know, it was a Bungie game and we had a Bungie fan site. We didn't know anything about how big it was going to become, but...
Oh, you're such a brute. Well, follow me down here. So Halo was released and promptly blew away all expectations?
Right. Changed the shape of console gaming, and the people who originally were working the site with me moved on, and I stuck around.
And that's why they're not here now, but you are playing chicken in the middle of a racetrack. Oh, Chromium was going for the gold, and you had to ruin it.
I'm sorry, I'll be good. I shot that poor guy off.
What's interesting, the Forge was the name of the map-making tool Marathon, too. So I guess it's been part of Bungie's vision for a while.
Yeah, the thing that's kept me coming back to games over and over again, that keeps me running fan sites, is the creativity of the other fans. And Forge offers an opportunity for people who might not have the skills to paint a painting or compose a piece of music to create something beautiful that other gamers can enjoy, and something that extends the life of the game. But, you know, so this kind of a map, this racetrack, and there's tons of them. These are game types that Bungie didn't put into the game, but they're a lot of fun, and tons of people play them all the time.
Okay, new map, down the rabbit hole.
Sure, why not?
So this one is called Crypt of Doom, and it's made by Many Popes. And no, that doesn't mean previous inhabitants of the Vatican. It's just a gamer tag. Oh, don't wait for me. No, yeah, actually, go ahead. You go first.
All right, fine, I'll go through there. Oh, it is so. Ha! That was totally uncalled.
Yeah, well, we wanted our viewers to see the map in operation. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to place those man cannons and wall sections to splatter you at just the right moment. Which actually brings me to my next question. So we've heard from lightning rods like Jack Thompson, who've made fairly overblown claims about how games affect kids. Of course, he's since been disbarred in Florida. But I think most parents don't even get to hear the other side of the argument, which is that games can actually be a creative endeavor for kids.
Well, if you want to see a bunch of juvenile delinquent, obese kids sitting on the couch, not doing anything but playing video games, you can find that. No. And if you want to find kids who are taking inspiration from these games and creating really cool content and coming up with amazing ways of solving problems and building tools and building friendships, you can find that too. So it's really what you're looking for.
Well, we're about to see an example, I think. The gamer who made this gave us this ingenious little trick to perform. The only way over to that side is to balance on this, and I feel like a dancing bear. Ah, damn! Curse you many popes! Luckily I can still help you out. But it seems to me that the ingenuity of the kids making some of these maps might surprise some of the more vocal critics of video game culture.
I think that's true. My son played Halo and went on matchmaking and hooked up with some friends and played, and my wife would look at this and say, you know, what benefit is he getting from it? Oh, there you are. But recently, he's been moving into Forge and building fun places for his friends to get together and play. And just the building itself changes the way that kids look at video games, and it's slowly changing the way parents are looking at video games. But the kids are coming out with skills that they didn't have going in.
Yeah, and it's a huge industry full of potential employers.
And lots of schools are teaching people how to work in that industry. So we're seeing a shift from video games as a way to waste time between homework and bedtime to video games as a stepping stone to what comes next.
Well, you know, Louis, I do agree. It's important to know what the future holds for you.
Ah! I hate you! Oh, I'm all the way back at the start.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm pretty sure I'm the only talk show host who can actually behave like this.
Don't make me bring you back to the ball pit.
But seriously, Louis, thanks so much for joining us again and for braving the many near-death experiences.
It has been more death than near, but yes.
So now we just need one brave soul to walk out there and grab the skull. We're joined here by some of the TSL forum members. Hey guys and girls. But they're not very brave.
How do you get the skull without dying?
I was hoping you'd show us, actually. Don't worry, Weird Stealth will stand on the end here to keep you safe. You should probably go slow, though, because, you know, that's like a kill ball below you there.